Counting vertices, edges, and loops. Okay, so we have this graph right here. Let's go through what all those mean, first of all. So these points right here are called your vertices. Okay, so these are your vertices, and this graph has, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots, 6 vertices. So that'd be the answer to part C. I guess we can go ahead and answer that. A vertice, the lines are going to go to it. They can go through it. They can have multiple lines. A vertice is just one of these stopping points that you have here. All right, so an edge is anything that connects to vertices. So an edge would be any of these lines. So any line that comes out of here, it would be called an edge. Okay, and then a loop, our loop definition is actually any edge that starts at one and ends back at the same one. So for a loop, what you got to think is start and end at the same spot. Okay. So an edge, or I'm sorry, a loop actually could be U to R to P to Q to U, okay, because I started at U and then I ended at U. But this right here at R is also a loop because here I start at R and I end at R. Okay, so a loop is anything that starts and ends at the same vertice or the same spot. All right, so let's go to this problem, or go back to this problem. So it says, which of these are loops in the graph? So if I look, I can kind of go through each of these real quick. RQ just goes from R. Well, there is no line that goes to RQ. There is nothing there, so it's not that one. R to R, so if I started R and ended R, that is one, so that is a yes. S, that can't be it because a loop has to be at least two items like R to R to be able to start and end at the same spot. So S is just one vertice. S to T would just be an edge. Okay, so that's not it. PP, if I go to P, I can't start at P and then end back at P. Like if from P I go to Q, or from P I go to R, but I can't go straight from P to P, so that would not be it. So the only answer here is R to R because I can start at R and then stay on one line and end at R. All right, so let's go to the next one. Let me erase these real quick. Which of these are edges in the graph? So RQ. So is there a line between R and Q? A direct line? No. So that is not one. R and R. Yes, there is an edge right there. That does count. S, again, that's just a vertice. You have to have two letters to be a edge or a loop. S to T, that does work. I can go S to T. And then P to P, I cannot go from P straight back to P, so that is not one. And then we already answered this question. How many vertices are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 vertices. So let me put those in real quick and we'll do one more to check it. Make sure we got it. All right, more practice. All right, so on this one, it says, first question is how many vertices? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertices on this one. So 5 is our answer for this. And then which of these loops are in the graph? So we're looking at loops. I got to start and end at the same spot. So J, K. So if I go, there is no way to go from J to K, so that's not it. L, again, L is just a vertice. You got to have at least 2 to make an edge or some kind of track there. Path is what they call it. MK. So from M to K, yes, I can go to M to K, but I'm looking for a loop. I got to start and end in the same spot. J to J, so yes, I can start at J and end at J, so that does work. And then H to M, if I go from H to M, yes, I can go to H to M, but remember, I got to start and end at the same spot. So one way to check these as you go further away in these paths on your check to be if it's loop is they're always going to start and end in the same letter. So like if I did a loop from J to M to L to J, I would write that as J, M, L, J. So I know it's a loop because I start and end in the same spot. Okay, so that is one thing that actually could help you with loops. All right, and the last question here is edges. Which of these are edges? JK, there is no line that goes to JK, so that's not it. L can't be an edge because it's just a vertice when it talks about 1. M to K, so I can go MK, so that would be 1. J to J, yes, I can do J to J. And H to M, yes, I can go from H to M. So an edge, you just got to go from one spot to the other. A loop, you got to start and end in the same spot. So let's go check these just to make sure. 5JJ is my loop. And then my sides, I can do MK, JK, LM. All right.